You live?
Yep.
Oh.
Okay then.
You're all fucking bastards!
Fuck off!
If we're going live, I need to go wash my teeth.
To wash your teeth?
People saw it already.
I'm just messing.
What?
I'm just messing.
He's gonna wash his teeth.
Not shave my teeth.
Oh.
Oh Lord. TMI, brother. TMI.
Oh, you love it, don't you dare.
Oh dear.
Only the
Now, what are you constructing over there, Ian?
I'm working on a Panther G.
Seems like it needs a lot of work.
Yep. It does. Hey, if it's me, it definitely does. Oh, whoever that is, fucking in there.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's yeah, 2001 there.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's me. It's you putting that post up on the pricks.
Okay.
Yep.
Get that glued up, and then I get this D1, and what are these, 8 and 7? Yeah, those gotta go on there. Jesus Christ. Alright, do I need to do that? That's the top.
You have to give Melina the talk? What?
I won't see that. Yikes.
That's something he doesn't want to think about yet, I guess.
Excuse me?
What age is she?
What are you talking about?
Your daughter. How old is she?
10.
No, definitely not.
Oh, I don't know, these modern people, you know. Fucking Emma's only 5 and she probably fucking needs to talk already.
Say what? What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, if you need to have the talk with.
Oh, she's already asking lots of questions.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yep.
She's asking too many questions.
And that would be Mama's job.
My answer would be, if you ever want to see your 16th birthday, I would desist in this conversation. Rational crap now.
Oh, is that right?
I would say if he ever wants to see a 16th birthday, he probably would turn around now and walk away from you.
No. That's the fucking no. You can't do that, son. Sorry. Jesus,
do
much to blame as him, man.
Alright.
Yeah, but Daddy, he's already 18. Okay, now he's gonna die.
No. Yes. No.
Really? Are you sure?
No. 49, 52, and 53.
Hut.
So, any more of the American football players dying from those concussions yet, John?
I couldn't tell you if anybody recently has passed away because of that. No.
Just seems the usual, like, you know, Hollywood is bored with that story.
There's a lot of. It seems unusual.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a very violent game, that American football. Some very violent hits take place very fast. I akin it to it's physical assault with a deadly weapon that's legal.
Yep. The helmets.
Yep, that's right. The helmet, the pads, the whole uniform. That is a lethal weapon, and they're assaulted every Sunday. It's like, whoa. One time, you glorify. Yeah, I want to play football. I want to be a football player. Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough money to play that game.
John?
Yeah.
Do you have any contact whatsoever with Jermaine?
No.
Okay. It seems he has.
Why?
He seems to have deleted his entire Facebook account.
Okay. I think he said he was going to do that not so long ago, didn't he?
I spoke a while back with him, how he was doing, and now I just, for no reason whatsoever, thought to send him a message asking the same again, but can't. His account is gone.
Okay.
Thought maybe. Sorry?
I said if that's where he's at, good luck to him.
Yeah.
He was trying to get into like building custom rifles with a friend of his.
Was he?
Yep. That's the last I knew. He's gonna sell all his model shit and build his custom guns. I said, okay, have fun with that one.
Okay.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people out there doing that in the States, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. You see Chris does that. Chris DeHaven does that a lot, builds custom guns.
Does he?
Yeah.
I know he has some guns. I didn't know he was building them.
He's just done a few I've seen recently. Well, I don't know, within the last three months or so, I would say.
Okay. Haven't seen Chris in ages.
He's still around. He hangs with those Aussie boys.
Ah, gotcha.
Which is okay. His hours can suit that. Their time schedule is just so, it's impossible from the United States or any. They're tomorrow here. You know, they're the other side of the time dateline by 15 or 16 hours. It's like, what the fuck? I can't even fathom what time it is sometimes over there.
Yeah.
Plus, they're also in the southern hemisphere, so we're coming into summer. They're coming into winter.
Yep.
Really interesting. I find it quite fascinating.
It's winter now at Clems.
Yep.
Yep. Just about. It's the end of fall for him, yeah.
So he wears flip-flops now to keep him warm. It's that cold.
Yeah, I really feel sorry for
Yeah,
cold.
fucker.
Yeah, I know.
He wears clothes. He puts on a vest.
He's a good guy. He does like his armor now. He used to really do a lot of airplanes. I thought he had good paint jobs on some of them. He's into the armor big time.
For now, that can change again.
Yep. Oh, it's the Scooby-Doo ending.
76 right there. 17, right?
You must wear a black T-shirt more often. It looks even better.
Whoa.
Like a dude, like, hand.
Really dark in there.
If you have a glow-in-the-dark T-shirt.
No.
Just a T-shirt.
With the nipples cut out? Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Put tassels in.
As it seems it begins very nipples. Subject for the conversation.
You got some strange taste.
You know you want some. Yeah.
What was that?
Television over here.
God, the grass is so dry. Someone's cutting the grass. It's so dry out there now.
Best time for harvest.
I'm going to not cut my grass. I don't enjoy it. don't enjoy cutting my grass.
Oh, you're not talking about that kind of grass, of course.
Oh, I see. Duh.
What's wrong?
Enough.
What's wrong?
A little thick. So thick there, sorry. Low on the uptake.
That's pretty cool. Okay, that's gotta be like, yeah, 1 second.
What is?
No, I'm just saying something Mike could probably want.
Oh, you shopping? That's so weird. You're like totally blacked out.
No. Have a look.
My studs is totally blacked out.
Mad looking, isn't it?
Oh. Should have the moose antlers on the headset board.
It looks even like camouflage, doesn't it, on the covers?
Yeah, probably is.
So wood carving, that's fantastic. Who would want a bed like that? That's weird.
I don't know.
It's a very rustic. No doubt about that.
Yep. What the fuck? Oh, that looks good.
Whoa.
Okay, that's pretty good. Bastards.
Whoa.
What are you looking at?
A post on the Styrene Syndicate.
Okay, I'm not a member there. Nice? Groovy?
I hear you.
Huh?
It has to do with something about a swastika being. Somebody complained to Facebook about it.
Oh. I have to say, I agree with you, John. It was weird last night with fucking Clem. I was yawning my head off about 1:30 going to bed last night, and he was going to get breakfast.
Yeah.
I know, isn't that weird? That's so strange.
Fucking
Long
weird.
live the time zones.
Yeah, very bizarre.
Yeah.
Allez, up!
It's a funny place, this Facebook modeling world.
What you mean?
Hmm?
What you mean? In what way, like?
I don't know, some people seem so touchy.
It's just Facebook, man, for fuck's sake.
I don't know, it just seems bizarre, that's all.
Nah, it's just Facebook. Fuck them all.
Your dick would fall off if you tried.
That's true.
I'd try if he could. There was a time in my life, yeah, that was the thing. That was many moons ago now.
I hope your daughter's not listening.
Nah, both the women are out. Both the girls.
Cool.
Grocery shopping. I went to the other grocery, the bulk shopping store where you get the big bulk paper towels and shit.
Yeah. Because your arse is obviously getting bigger.
Hey, now. What did we get there? We got some brisket, some chicken. We're supposed to go over to my father-in-law's tomorrow morning, lunchtime. I guess noon. I think noon.
Does he need someone to lift some shit again?
I'm sorry?
Does he need someone to lift some shit again?
Probably. Well, they moved here now.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know what to say. I've been over there once. They've got, it's an interesting place. It's newer. I mean, it's probably built within the last 10 years. State cop lives in one of them across the street, so that's, it's quiet. Oh my God, is it quiet? Holy cow. Nice. But the only drawback is it's just one floor, and if they ever rent the place above them, they'll have someone living upstairs and clump. I've been below people in apartments before, and the old broom handle on the ceiling, it does work. Shut up up there.
Not if they're having sex. I wouldn't care if you're banging them with a whale's cock. I'm not stopping.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Just adapt to their rhythm.
I suppose you could put them off by singing along to it or something.
Oh yeah, I can keep that one for a while. Oh, that's about a gallon of clear coat.
A gallon? Holy cow.
Yeah. I'll just hit. I'm gonna refresh, then my camera goes back on.
Hey, Cameron, I don't see you, actually.
Just blaming. Yeah, back in a second. Yeah.
I hope that one I put up by the freezer, this little freezer, one of those little mini fridges, getting cold because my throat is parched now.
John, I just clear coated everything.
Everything?
Yeah, 2 Shermans. This little dial base here.
Okay.
And see those 2 buildings.
Okay, yeah.
So that's about a gallon of clear coat.
Which kind of clear coat?
I got very cheap. This one.
Vallejo, okay.
Vallejo Premium.
Premium.
Vallejo Premium acrylic polyurethane color or something like that.
Is that like is it a gloss or semi-gloss?
This is a gloss, yeah. This is you got them in gloss, satin and matte.
I don't have any. I have. It looks like 5 bottles of Vallejo stuff, and I had gotten it years ago. Now, for the Bradley.
Okay.
the specific color call-outs, and I said, okay, I'll get those. Just I've got paint everywhere, and it's ridiculous. My newest thing is the Mr. Color paints and my Mr. Paint paints. Mr. Paint paints, pretty good paints. I like them. But this lacquer stuff, stinky.
Yeah, that it is.
God, this is a terrible gap. How much of that will I see? On the top, probably some of that. Well, the place that I'm hoping to get that big B17 EF from, the Hong Kong model one. They said June sometime. Oh, Minga. It's like past the middle of June now. It would be out for retail. Other places have it.
Will be soon then. Probably, hopefully.
I mean, it was like 2 weeks ago that one place in Illinois was already advertising on eBay for it. It is not an inexpensive kit.
No, that's not.
And the one person that won the auction for the early Whitman and the Furman white boxes said,
Nice.
I'll pay you Monday. It's been 5 days already. 6 days now. Tomorrow is a week. Wonder how long you wait.
Did he say which Monday?
Oh, gee, thanks.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. It's supposed to go in there? It is. What the fuck? It's supposed to go in there? Wow. Huh. It's going there too far. Oh, dear. That is an incredibly tight fit. That silver there, where the hell? Yeah, I get silver, so I could glue that in there. That's just incredibly, unbelievably tight.
Normally that's a good thing.
Unless you gotta have veins in a certain orientation, and there's no adjusting it once you seat it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And considering it's that big old scoop part of the Typhoon radiator system, it's pretty important.
Yeah, that kind of has to fit correctly.
It's pretty placed pretty well right there, actually. Sink it on in there. There we go. That is an amazing fit right there.
Now we have to see and guess when Ian's back because I muted him because of his cell phone or whatever it was.
Oh, is that right? I didn't hear
Yeah.
anything.
You didn't hear that?
What was it?
I think it was his phone or something.
I don't know. What did it sound like?
Yeah, music.
Oh. No, I guess I didn't hear that. Iced tea. Alright, so I got some painting, priming and painting there. Right. Do I need that? No. Yes, that looks like something I'll see. Is that something I'll see? At the top of that canister? You bet your ass I'll see that. Oh, yes. Really? Goes between. So which one is this one? This is not to put it in there though. The fuck? This is just so confusing. Because you can have the upper cowling open, all the cowlings off, or all the cowlings closed. I want the upper cowling open, but they don't make a distinction on which of these little specially colored bubbled parts, as green bubbles, which you need to do for just the upper part, and which parts you need to do just for the bottom if you're going to do the whole thing. Because this is the whole thing, so it's very difficult to say, do I need to put that part on? In order,
It's
and
a plane.
it'll be
I can
visible.
help you.
You know what I mean?
No, it's a plane. I don't know.
Well, it's just model making, though. So, like the process. Let's say like a cutaway version. If you're making a cutaway of a tank, right? What do you have to have in there that needs to be in there, right? And what doesn't need to be in there? Something along those lines. That looks pretty cool, though. I need to paint that up. And I don't understand that part. Number. Oh, this goes on top, so that's right. Definitely need that one. C17. Definitely need C17. I do. I do. Just see your day. Which one is this one? Man. This is the Delta sprue. I've almost emptied this huge sprue. Cool. There's C17 with a humongous piece of flash on there. Damn. Clean up. C17. Clean up on C17. Can you say clean up on C17? Look at that. There's seams. That's just ugly. Wow. Oh, but I can cut most of that off. That's good. That's sprue gate there. Uh-oh, what's going on?
What did I use? What color did I use?
I can't tell you. I don't. I'm sorry. I can't tell.
No, I know you can tell me. I think I took a picture so I wouldn't forget.
Oh, that's just horrible.
So I didn't take the picture.
Oh no. There's the lesson learned. Wow, that's just... My God. I think a part that would be so prominent, you know, piece of tubing on the engine that goes right over the top of it. They would
They
mold
just
it
don't care.
cleanly. Oh my Lord. Terrible. It's one of those parts you sand and it goes snip and you break the fucking thing. It's almost impossible to hold.
Nope. Frick.
So where'd that other guy from the Netherlands go?
I have no clue.
What was his name? His name is Paul.
Yep. That is true.
Where was he in relationship to where you are?
He was. That's a good question.
I get absolutely no idea where he was.
A little bit further south, I think.
I don't know if he did actual modeling or if he was just kind of like hanging out.
Yeah, he was modeling.
Because you always saw his, you know, he looked like he was looking at the monitor the whole time. Just wondering. When was the last time you saw Stefan?
3 weeks ago?
3 weeks?
Something like that. Yeah, I think it was 3 weeks ago now.
Oh, this is terrible.
I know I've taken pictures from the bottle of paint I used.
That's terrible.
Where did I leave them?
Damn it, man! Alright, that one's ready to paint. What else? Ooh, I get into some wingage. Yes. Oh, look at those tires.
Oh well.
Oh, you gotta decide whether you want to do bombs or rocks.
Sorry?
Oh. That's bad. F40, 41, 42, and 43. Okay. F. Oh. Oh, I hear you. Look at the flash on these freaking screws. Oh, shit. Wow. Alright, if I was the F screw, where would I be? What are we gonna do? F screw.
Can you see if Ian's back on the spot or not? Because it's so nice and dark in there always.
Hello? Do I still want what? No, I guess not. Not unless Mommy does. Make some chicken salad with it. No. There it is. Which screw? This must be F screw. There's the F screw. The gigantic thing.
Nuts.
I will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to make some coffee.
I'm gonna go for a drink myself.
Let's go upstairs.
Anything else I forgot to spray? No, I actually think I got everything now. Ah, Ian is back. You had some kind of music on the background before, I think your phone or something like that.
Hello. Fresh hot coffee from Costa Rica.
You went that far in that little time. Jeez.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta have rockets on this bad boy. Oh, dog, did you just fart? You stink. God damn it, dog.
Yeah, a bit of scratchings.
Oh, Doug, you smell bad. Wow. Oh, it's rotten.
Nobody else joining us tonight, no?
No, I don't know. Maybe Mike in a bit. He's probably C6. Yeah, playing with Sam a bit, or still digging up.
Beautiful weather, so these are the days when you get to do things.
Guessing he's still in the garden.
So, Ian.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what are you doing? Get out of there. Sorry.
Yeah, you hear me, Ian? Get out of there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That was the dog. Yeah,
now,
right.
what was I about to ask?
Yeah.
What's wrong, man?
Oh,
Have we lost
nothing's
each other?
wrong. No, nothing's wrong. I can't remember what I was going to say.
Okay.
I guess that's wrong. That's what's wrong.
Yep. Where did Seb go?
Camera's back up.
There.
Oh, you dropped, did you? Yeah. Tell you, Seb, we'll have to put a fucking age limit on these hangouts. These old geezers can't even remember what they're going to fucking say.
Huh? What?
John, you're getting old.
Oh, yeah. Aren't we all?
Yep.
You're supposed to be, yeah. If you make it, that's the second thing.
So, yeah. Some age more gracefully than others.
No, I fucking won't.
There's just a huge amount of cleanup with this kid. I'm pretty disappointed in that.
Huh?
this typhoon kit. A lot of cleanup.
Up okay.
Can you remember what you were going to say, you old fart? What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, I was saying I'm gonna go and get a beer. I'll be back in a second.
But you already just did that. Said you're going to go get a drink.
Yeah, he's got a drink. Oh, he's getting another one.
Another one. He just finished one.
Yep.
And I went up to get a cup of coffee. He says, "Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink as well." And
Okay.
he's finished his already. These are different. Yeah, that's supposed to be there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do chippings. And now we do the chippings.
Chipping?
Yep.
Did you use hairspray?
No.
Or you do it with a brush or
I couldn't use hairspray with the camo that I did on that Panther. No way. No fucking way. No. That would have been mass suicide. Pull your hair out. Pull the hair off your back. Pull the hair off your arse. That would be just mad. No. No. I'll probably just use sponge and a few poking jiggies here and there, you know?
Yeah. Artistically applied.
Yeah, I'm looking at the exhaust and I'm trying to say which way I'm going to go with it as well. I haven't decided. It's coming along well, but you know.
When did you start it?
During the week, I think.
Just a week?
Not even that.
Wow. Going fast.
Yep.
I like the panther. I like the look of the panther. The tiger and the panther, I think.
Yeah, whatever.
I got the Panzer IV and the Panzer III here.
Fuck.
They made a lot of those. If they had made a lot of Panthers and a lot of Tigers, it would have been a different story.
I don't know. I think they were ultimately still doomed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, who's to ever say, really? Whoever was making the profits off of that whole conflagration, they were happy about it.
Mm-hmm. Don't know what it is about the Panther though. When you look at it, it just looks mean. It's like, yeah, I'd like to drive that tank. I never really felt that way about the Tiger, to be honest with you.
Tigers is a big boxy thing.
I always liked the King Tiger though with the fuck, I know it's not a Porsche turret, but you know what I mean. The first 200 production.
The Henschel.
No, the one with it is a Porsche turret, or that's what they called it, even though it wasn't done by Porsche, wasn't it? Not?
Yeah, it was a Porsche turret and a Henschel turret. I have one of each, I think.
Well, the first 200 had Porsche turrets on it because they were the ones that were made. They hadn't made the Henschel turret yet. Isn't that correct?
I
thought that the King.
I don't know.
I thought the King Tiger that they. I'm just saying. I thought the King Tiger that they initially engaged in and around Normandy and all the rest of it was the Porsche turret. Maybe Seb might know.
Oh, dog, you have it so tough here.
Is that your dog farting?
That's him whining down here. He'll start barking pretty soon. See?
Yeah.
All right. Well, what do you want from me, dog? You've been out. I'm not feeding you. It's too early for dinner for you. Oh, pipe down. Oh, you pipe down. You hear me? Good boy. They never listen. See? That's enough. I know what it was. I think I already asked you this one time. What was your take on the British exit from the EU?
Oh, what would I do?
I might have asked you that.
I tell you, Jonathan, the only thing I can say to you is to personalise it for myself, and that is, if Ireland had a referendum on leaving Europe, okay?
Yeah.
I would most definitely vote for leave.
Is it because it's the collective decisions aren't always in your favor that you don't get to?
No, it's just. I think ultimately it's evolved into something that people didn't originally sign up to.
Well, then it's working.
Well, I don't mean it that way. What I'm saying is that it just more and more so. It just seems that with Europe, it just seems that it just caters for big business. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like you always hear people would use the word key indicators like globalization. You know that kind of thing. Well, ultimately, globalization means is that more profits for the big companies, and when they start making profits, fucking small companies usually go bust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and ultimately, as I was always argue, maybe it's a bit of a socialist at heart or something. I don't fucking know, but I still take
Irish socialist. Come on, say it isn't so.
No, I don't mean it that way. What I mean is that what I mean to say is that at heart, I still believe that companies are there to make profits and all the rest of it. Yes, but what seems to be forgotten is that monetary policy, companies and all the rest of it, they're supposed to facilitate life. The existence of human beings, instead of what seems to be at the moment is that human beings are there to facilitate companies. Like
that's it exactly. That's well put. That's good. It is how it is, man.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but what I'm saying is to people is, I'm sorry, but we are people, and they're just fucking companies. Like, yes, you want them to make profits and all that kind of stuff. Like, but what's the point? What's the point of the company making profits if we're all fucking dead? And like, ultimately, that's the way it's gonna go because. People get pissed off, they get angry, and that's how wars start. It doesn't take rocket science. Just look at the last fucking 5,000 years, and 8 times have we gone to war with each other. So.
Everybody needs a hobby.
Yeah. It's just, all I'm saying is, when it comes to Europe, initially it's going to hurt the UK if they leave. Initially, it is, because there'll be people jockeying for position. And people will be unsure of where they should be or what they should be doing a little bit. But I think in the long run, I think it's brilliant for England, to be honest with you. Let's be honest. I think, I hate to quote the bitch, but Margaret Thatcher had it right. She initially wanted to have England as actually sitting off the coast of Europe, like the way kind of like Taiwan operates, if you know what I'm saying. So she wanted to have a Taiwan sitting off Europe where it's not really in, but it's in, but you can manufacture stuff, sell stuff and all the rest of it to the UK, and because you were cheap, in essence, well, that's what the thought was, you wouldn't give a bollocks about paying customs charges and all the rest of it because buying stuff from England would be cheap. But it hasn't worked out that way, obviously, with the sterling and all that kind of stuff. But who's to say in 10 years' time it couldn't be that way? But all I'm saying is that Europe is something. It's become a beast of its own accord. Like there was a good post on Facebook from one of our European MEPs the other day. He went to one of the commissions.
That's enough, dog.
What was it? It was actually European Commission on Budgetary Control, and the meeting was to start at 9, and he was there on time with 4 other people, and he put a Facebook picture up at 10:15 saying that only the 5 of us are here and there's nobody else. There's just a big, huge fucking empty room. I mean, this is budgetary control in Europe, you know, and you're sitting there going, what the fuck is this all about? Like, why is it only 4 people in a room when there should be 70? You know what I mean? And that's the type of thing that's troublesome, you know.
Well, it's the entitlement of those that are in the positions of power. They don't give a shit. They're entitled. They feel they're entitled to what they get, and they work when they want. They don't when they don't want to.
Yeah. But like, it's like a whole living has sprung up as well in the likes of Brussels and Strasbourg and all these places, because you know you've got 5,000 MEPs flying in and out, you know, for meetings and stuff like that on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and then you have, I think it's 4 meetings for them. Then you have different meetings for something else. But there's a whole support society after springing up around them. I mean, I think there's 150,000 support employees in and around Brussels. These guys are all on big fucking salaries, big pensions, and all has to be supported.
Oh, yeah. And the professional politicians, man, they've given themselves all that shit.
Okay. But the thing is, though, if you get back to it, they create nothing, Jonathan. They don't make anything.
They create nothing but the same nothing.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah. And that's the thing. And like, if these guys are there for that, well, what the fuck do we have our parliaments here for? I mean, we have to fucking pay for these cunts as well. You know, like, and it's the same in England, it's the same in Italy, it's the same in fucking Spain, you know. And you're sitting there going, what? All we did is just create another 200,000 clowns. You know, that's it. Probably 250,000. Sorry, Seb?
That's a hell of a circus.
Huh?
That is one hell of a circus.
Yep. Oh, it fucking is. It's a very expensive one, too.
Oh, yeah. I saw this documentary on Belgian television once.
Yeah.
About the guys that sit in European Parliament. They get a salary, a net salary about 28,000 a month.
Yep. Plus
expenses and extras and blah and blah and blah.
Yeah, but Seb, the biggest kicker is a fully fucking guaranteed pension.
Yeah. They get a salary, say 28,000, and when they quit working, they get that salary until they die.
That's the way it is here in the United States for the federal government. It's been that way for a long, long time.
Oh, I know. See, their excuse years ago used to be was, well, if we went out into the private sector, we'd make more money, so we need these fucking pensions. I tell you, you go out into the private bleeding sector, you won't make that fucking salary. I tell you, no fucking way.
You're right. There's this revolving door, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, like what happens is they'll quote like the CEOs of Coca-Cola and all that kind of thing. Yeah, but they're the Fortune fucking 500 companies, buddy.
They're not going to.
You're picking 500 companies out of money. Yeah, it's just bullshit, you know.
Well, I would think that the guy like what's the guy, the Don Cheney, right? The vice president for George W. Bush, Cheney.
Yeah.
He was making gazillion, I don't know, lots of money with his association with Halliburton and Kellogg, Brown and Root. Those. Let me see. They are an oil services.
Yeah.
Conglomerate that specializes in putting out oil well fires, capping oil wells, maintaining oil well facilities.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's got a key. If you know there's a whole bunch of destroyed ones, you're gonna make a lot of money if you're the sole contractor.
That guy Cheney, he always gets fucking lashed out. Was it him or was it Rumsfeld that cancelled the F-14 Tomcat?
I don't know that.
I think it was Cheney.
Rumsfeld was the Secretary of Defense, so it would make sense it would be him.
Who,
not the
Cheney?
Vice President. The Vice President in this country really has no
power whatsoever.
Real
okay.
influence normally. But a guy like Cheney, he had a lot of influence as Vice President. You know, who really ran the country then? Was it George W. or was it Cheney?
Yeah. Whatever happened to your woman, Condoleezza Rice? I mean, she was, you know, prophesized as the best fucking thing since sliced bread, and she's just disappeared off the planet.
She's in the private sector making her speaking fees, you know, $100,000 of the speech, or $350,000 a speech, whatever the fuck it is.
It's the same as what's he called about the other also vice president before about the climate change and all the stuff.
Oh yeah. Gore, isn't it?
Yeah, Gore.
Yeah.
Al Gore, he's disappeared, isn't he? Good.
He's big in the environmental business, isn't he?
Oh, I'm sure, to make millions.
He's portrayed as that. He's one of the elite, totes the party line. He's no different than anyone else in that as a professional politician, man. They're all out for themselves. That's like, like cops ratting on cops. The politics, these guys, it's a little clique. They've given themselves this golden gravy train ride everywhere.
They will always stay together, that's for sure.
Why change anything? We've got it perfect. Don't rock the fucking boat, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but why would you rock the boat if you're doing great in it?
Yeah,
exactly.
From their standpoint, I get it. I wouldn't rock the boat either if I were there. They're shooting.
Exactly. Well, from your standpoint, it should piss you off. It pisses me off. When the whole thing came over here, when Obama became president, as I recall, this is my recollection, of course, and the healthcare debate began again. National health care, which is, people always are scared of the word socialism, but that's what that would be, a socialized medicine, whatever. Anyway, semantics, you know what I mean? And we the people saw what they had voted themselves in Washington, this health care package that's, the creme de la creme. There's no co-pays, it's 100% paid, there's no deductibles, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
Well, we wanted that.
Are you serious?
We called them on. And that gets lost in all the psychobabble bullshit. That's how it started. We want what you have given yourselves. We're pissed off. We want what you have. We want your health care program.
Exactly.
And we got something different. We got a penalty if you don't have health care. If you choose to opt out of health care completely, on your tax form, you'll be penalized like $3,500.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm. We are also obligated to have health care, but I actually don't know what happens if you don't have one. We all have it.
It's obligated to have health care. You're absolutely right. I mean, they offer it, and if you decide not to take it, they're going to charge you $3,500 for it. It's like, what? Excuse me?
But do you have different companies? Hi, Hendrik. Do you have different companies offering the healthcare package, or do you have to take it from one specialized company?
No, when this came out, there's a whole bunch of little companies that popped up to service that sort of.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
Sign-up period to sign people up and shit. So.
And curiosity, who owns those fucking companies that popped up?
That's a good question right there, isn't it? Follow the money.
Don't even think about that. Don't go that far. You're only getting unhappy if you go thinking that way.
Yeah.
Are you talking Obamacare?
Yeah, a bit. Well, yeah.
We're just giving out about politicians and their ilk, you know. So how are things with you anyway? Good?
Yeah.
The apartment still working out?
Yep. Everything's fine.
Find
How
a
about you?
better... Huh?
When's the big day?
Don't know.
What big day? He already came out as gay, didn't he?
What?
No, you're engaged now, aren't you?
Yeah.
What?
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 No, not
Sorry,
twice. What?
Henrik, you got engaged?
Yeah?
For real?
Did she ask you?
No?
You fucking liar.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
No, I popped that question, Ian.
Okay.
It was all on me. My
Doesn't
fault.
look fucking right.
Yeah, you're
got her
that's
pregnant.
right.
Is she pregnant?
No.
No, they don't want to have kids, he says.
What?
No,
Changed her mind.
he sounded very confident there, Seth. He was
Why
like,
the hell
no,
have
she's
children?
not
Why the hell
pregnant.
get
Oh,
married then
fucking
if you don't have
yes.
children?
She changed her mindset.
Oh boy.
How
often did he tell you this?
Shit.
Yeah. Fucking Adu Akbar, that one.
Yeah.
Quiet Saturday night, I guess.
Yeah, kind of expecting a couple of people more.
Quiet is good.
Yep, it is good.
That one goes there, so this must go over here. Boy,
The plus point on
Very-
quiet Saturday night is you can actually talk to each other.
there. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
So there we go. Wow.
And belch now and then.
Uh-huh.
Not allowed, illegal.
How dare you, Belsh?
There's something you should ask Jonathan. Hey, Henrik, if you had a choice to leave leave Europe, would you do it? Would you
No.
vote leave or stay?
No, I would stay.
So there you go, the good German.
Well, being on mainland Europe, it's quite a different situation in my mind. With that versus being England and Ireland and whoever else might be in the UK over there. That's an island. That's not, not actually connected.
Even if
Yeah,
I was
but,
England,
but John, but you have to remember though, Germany have such power at the moment in Europe. I'd love to ask that question if France had their power, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, that's because the European Federal Bank.
That's what.
Why is it though, Ian, that we have
Central
so
Bank.
much power?
The
Sorry,
Central
Henrik?
Bank is Germany.
Why is it that we have so much power though, Ian?
Because you're the biggest bleeding country. You're the dynamo of Europe.
You're the biggest
Well,
lender
that's-
to the European economy. Your banks are the
Yeah.
most
Our
powerful
economy
in
is
Europe.
the strongest. compared
Hendrik,
to-
your mic is very low.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, man.
Yeah, I guess
Who?
that's because I don't have my headphones in.
Oh, this is better. You're getting better now.
Yeah, because I'm closer to the phone now.
It's not, Henrik, it's not meant as a criticism. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that, let's say, for instance, if France had more power and they were dictating to you how everything had to go, would you still stay in?
Yes, because
Why?
I think the benefits outweigh the.
I don't know.
Yes, I do. I think so.
Can I ask you something, Ian?
Go, yeah?
How are you determining this level of power? What power are you referring to?
Well, basically...
You say one country is more powerful than another country. What does this mean?
Well, you get more votes, you get more... what's the word for it? You hold more sway, right? Because, let's say, for
You have more
instance,
influence.
if Germany wants to get something done, okay, or if Ireland, let's say, wants to get something done, in the back rooms and all the rest of it, where we scratch your back, you scratch ours. They're in a position that they can basically do that and beat everyone to the back. Do you know what I'm saying? They have things that people want, and people are willing to give stuff up for it. That's the bottom line. Like the likes of let's say, for instance, you look at it, like Ireland is not too bad from the point of view. If we didn't have the financial crisis, we wouldn't be fucking that bad. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of hamstrung us. But if you were to look at historically, you look at Italy, right? South of Rome, Italy's a basket case. North of Rome makes an awful lot of money. It's fertile land, it's, industry, the whole lot. But south of Rome, if you know what I'm saying, the rest of Italy doesn't make that much, doesn't do anything. But they have a different look and a different kind of competitive strategy, if you know what I'm saying. And if you were to go through history, the only way that the Italians have stayed competitive was actually to devalue their currency, usually by 5 or 10% at a time. See, now they can't do it, and they're becoming increasingly uncompetitive because they're not able to change. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So they're locked into the euro that way, and they're locked in with the same rates. They can't devalue their currency, so they're losing. I don't know. Most of the time, they're losing competitive spirit, I suppose, against other teams. But the problem is that the Germans are fucking pretty good at making everything. And you can't criticize them, but they've got into the system and turned the system to their benefit because.
So basically, their exports far outmatch their imports because they.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
There's all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but also
they become a very wealthy nation. So the wealth from that business and lends influence in decision making. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's what you'd expect. I mean, it's the biggest population. It's the driving economy of Europe. You know what I mean? Like,
don't you think that the driving economy should then have more say in what was happening?
Oh, of course, but
normally you would, but it's being one union. They try to give everybody as much a voice as possible.
Oh,
so
yeah, I didn't.
Being a driving economy or not, kind of neglects that at the moment because you're in a union and you need to work together. So, and Germany has a pretty hard voice in Europe at the moment.
Yeah, because
sorry, Henry, go ahead.
You know what would happen if they wouldn't do that?
No, because they always do.
We wouldn't be able to sustain the economic success that we have because we would have to see a hell of a lot of money to like Greece and stuff like that if we would just say, well, good riddance to your debts, right? Because the Greek government owes us money.
Well, you guys
government do they owe money?
You have an import-export. You control the economy on a number of fronts because you own debt for nations out there because you're the biggest lender. Your bank is the central bank of Europe, so you have a lot of influence in that regard alone. If someone needs a loan, they come to a German bank.
Like
that's what
drives
all the business is the money that goes to the banks in Germany. It's the banks in Germany that drive all the business in Europe and elsewhere.
And like it or not, Germany has a strong leader at the moment.
Yep.
She is just one strong woman.
Right.
And the only country not to acknowledge that she's strong is Germany itself.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There is one thing you're forgetting about, though. I mean, all I'm saying is that Germany still have the voice that they have, and they exercise it, and they do things predominantly. I wouldn't say everything right, but they do up to a certain percentage, right? But I'm going to be honest with you, there's not much fucking solidarity from them. That's all I'll say, right? But France has chosen, because of internal policies over the last year, to basically pull itself out of Europe. They don't seem to give a flying fuck what happens in Europe anymore.
No, but that's France. They always go for themselves first.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, though, but if you look at the inception of it, right, and the way things used to work, you used to have France and England and a lesser extent Italy, and then you had Germans, right? But what happened was that they all had to do something collectively. Now France doesn't give a bollocks. Italy has its own fucking basketball league and plays problems as well, and they don't give a fuck about Europe. England has its internal politics. They do care about Europe, but they don't carry the same fucking clout as what the Germans do. So the Germans have been, in essence, for the last, I'd say, fucking 10 years, been allowed to run riot, if you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Actually, run riot is too harsh. They've been able to do what they wanted, regardless of what anyone else fucking gives a bollocks about. That's it. That's the bottom line, the way I see it. But I'm not blaming Europe's problems on the Germans at the moment. It goes beyond the Germans. It's everyone. It's the fact that if you want to negotiate anything, you've got to get so many people around the fucking table to negotiate. And it just takes too fucking long. It's mental.
And there's always someone who complains.
Yep.
There always will be, and that's just something you won't be able to neglect.
Yeah.
You chosen to work in a system where everybody has to agree, and everybody, almost half, especially lately, the Balkan countries will disagree no matter what.
It's not a democracy. The majority doesn't rule. I mean,
but the way
not always.
That everyone had an equal vote, but they've been changing that over the last few years, and now they're going to do it by population and all this type of stuff. So again, Germany will be getting even more powerful when these agreements.
Well, that's how it is in the United States here.
Well,
each state that has more population has more representatives in Washington based on the number of people.
Yeah.
So it is sort of, you know, I live in New York. It's one of the 3 most populous states in the United States, and it's small by area compared.
Yes,
but
Jonathan,
we carry a big bat in New York, in Washington.
Jonathan, you're forgetting one thing. You're still one country.
Right. I understand that. We're still one country. But California, New York, and Texas, it happens in those 3 states first. Whatever it is, it'll happen in one of those 3 places first.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, for instance, if, you know, if an American gets killed, the Americans care. If an Irish guy gets killed, Germans don't give a fuck. French don't give a fuck. Italians don't give a fuck.
That's not true, Ian. That's not true.
I'm just saying that, right? I'm just saying, all you have to do, and we're not one country.
Distinction there.
There is a huge distinction. Right? And that's what I'm saying. There's not the same kind of solidarity kind of thing. But it's just my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. It seems like that. And you'd be the one to feel that or understand it better than I would. I understand the solidarity here in the United States.
You know? Just, I haven't been shown or anything to say.
You got to be brought up in that sort of atmosphere for a union and that sort of brotherhood, you know, to develop.
Probably one of the biggest bloody problems is they did the horse before the cart, and that they actually didn't do an actual social. How would the word for it? What would be the best way to describe it?
It's not a social union, it's a monetary union, that's what it is.
Yeah, but they did it the wrong way. They need to do it the other way around. They should have done the monetary one second. With me, Henry?
The problem is that the basis for all this all the European Union was the European Trade Union.
Yep.
That's where it all originated from.
The European what?
Trade Union. Open borders.
After the war, they created like a conglomerate of nations that made it easier for those nations to trade with each other, like less import duties and stuff like this.
Yeah.
It was basically like the birthing pot for Europe, and from there on.
Oh, it sounds like the North American Free Trade Agreement. It's anything but free trade. What the fuck?
And it was like with coal and stuff like this, basically. Yeah.
I guess we're all in the same sort of boat, you know.
Oh yeah.
God, that's a huge. Look at that. That's huge. That's just gigantic. They poke some holes in you next. That's cool. I can do some painting.
By the way, Seb, that Stuck you shared there, I will so buy this.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oh my god, I've been looking for one of those from Dragon for years.
Which one?
The
Stuck
was it the
3E?
E? I just don't like the. I think the box art is kind of. What's the word?
Weird?
If you see the box art, you would think it's a Stuck or a half track because it's not really clearly what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like the box art that much.
Yeah, I don't care about the box art, to be honest. I want what's in it. But I guess I
Yeah.
know where you're coming from there.
Need to see.
There he goes, the munching again.
Who's munching?
I am.
He's always fucking munching.
Always.
Yep.
It's a growing boy.
Fucking
I'm the
munches.
munchy.
Come out of there.
So, have you planned a date yet? Have you set a date, Hendrik?
No. No. Don't bring it up.
Is there something in mind you're trying to work out, or what?
Nope. Nothing
Jonathan.
specific yet.
Jonathan, nothing more. Has she set a date yet? No.
No. Don't mention it. She's close. Maybe she can hear you. Shut up.
Don't wait for him. Tell him when you want to do it.
Shut up, Ian.
Be a modern woman, assert yourself.
Said.
I hear Italy's lovely this time of year for weddings.
Shut up, you! Bitch.
That's funny. Wow, look at this stuff. Holy cow. They put all the internal structures to the wing. Holy smokes.
What is it?
This is the Typhoon. This guy.
Ah, the big one.
Oh, Hendrik, I got an idea. Do it the weekend of the 1st and 2nd October this year.
Shut up.
Do it in Veldhoven as well.
No.
What?
Oh, there's a nice show there then.
No.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, probably, but no.
Yeah, it's SMC this year. It's 1st and 2nd October.
That's
she won't let him.
Why is it this early this year?
I don't know. 1st and 2nd October. I really hope they're gonna change the rules for.
Yeah, that's gonna drive away so many people if they keep this.
Yeah.
That's just gonna drive away so many people. Or this one's gonna enter the competition. You can only enter the competition if you enter it the day before the actual competition. What?
The day before?
Yeah.
Who came up with that fucking idea?
Some Dutch people.
Dutch fuckers, huh? Fucking smoking a pancake.
Some Dutch folks.
I guess I gotta pull some more parts. There we go.
More smoking my pot.
It must be on the F sprue I hunted down. Yes, indeed.
No,
Look at
it's
that.
the show is 2 days. This year is the first time they do it. It's a 2-day event, And one of the rules they applied now is that you have to bring your model in on the Saturday and leave it there until Sunday evening when the announcement of the prizes is made. So you actually need to get in 2 days.
I gotta ask you this, Seth. Do you win a car or anything like that, or a holiday if you win the fucking event?
No. You get like a medal.
A medal.
Fuck that. If people have to travel, the amount of money they'd have to spend on accommodation and all the rest to win a fucking medal. Get the fuck.
Yeah, and you have to pay to enter your model into the competition.
Yeah, and you have to pay the entrance fee.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Are you sure these new rules didn't come from the fucking European Union?
Well, they got a lot of backlash on that rule, so we're waiting until the moment they're gonna change that. But the way it now is, they say you have to if you want to enter the competition, you have to bring your model on the Saturday, and on the Saturday until 12 o'clock noon.
Yeah,
and then until 3 the people have time to watch, and after 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, the judges will go and judge, and on the Sunday, actually, it's open all day for people to watch, to look at your models. There will be no judging anymore on Sunday. It will all happen on Saturday afternoon.
That's ridiculous.
What the fuck? That just sounds silly.
Yep. So it's especially, I know 4 people that normally enter without 4 people who normally enter the competition. All 4 already said we don't anymore.
France.
They're not going to do it?
Nope.
Hell no. The thing is,
I'm not going to enter the competition anymore now.
Last year I went there, and I entered the competition, but I went there Sunday. I entered the competition, I took my model home on that Sunday, and I was back home. It's a 3-hour fucking drive. But I'm not going there like the day before, driving there 3 hours, driving back 3 hours, coming back, or taking a hotel. It's crazy.
For you, it would be cheaper to just get a hotel for another.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm not doing that. That's insane.
Have a nice weekend with your girlfriend, away from home.
Yeah, we will
get married while you're there.
What?
We'll go to Düsseldorf.
Ian.
Ian, shut up.
The good thing is, if you come on Saturday, the supermarkets are open and
you can buy fly.
How much is this am I going to see? What the fuck? Am I just going to see this side? Or am I going to see both sides? It does come with some giant ejector pin marks, I must say. There's detail here, and there's this huge one right here. Gigantic.
I love recycling old figures. Actually, Welsh nail polish remover is a pretty good thing to remove acrylic paints from figures.
What'd you say, Welsh?
Welsh nail polish remover. From
is it acetone or something?
Yeah, it's acetone in there. You can't get fucking nail polish remover with acetone in Germany anymore. It's ridiculous.
What?
Nope, can't get it anymore. It's forbidden.
Since when?
Why?
That's stupid.
What the hell's the purpose of that?
Environment crap? I don't know.
Oh, for God's sake. Really?
Yeah.
It was America that made them do it, I know for sure.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but that shit doesn't make any sense.
Nope. Didn't want.
It never does.
Here, they had a big. There was this big rumor that the helium reserve, a giant natural reserve the United States has, was being depleted at an alarming rate, and they thought it would be depleted within, a number of years. Well, if you know, economics of scarcity, so it
All
made
right,
the
boys.
price go
I'm
up
heading off
for
to
helium.
bed, though.
Made the price go up, and then they go, "Oh, we're sorry, we were wrong. We've got plenty of helium." And now they kept the price where it was because, scarcity. Motherfuckers. Got us again. Cocksuckers.
Alright. I'm heading off to bed. I had to get up early for work today, so a bit knackered. Nice talking
Take
to you.
care, Edmund.
Laters.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah. And get married soon.
Did he just say he's got to get up for work early tomorrow?
Yep.
On Sunday?
Tomorrow is Sunday.
She's probably gotten going.
In Germany, they don't work on Sunday.
She's probably gotten going to church.
Yo, yeah, could be, yeah.
And
So the wedding is tomorrow, then.
He thinks that's work.
It is.
There's one I got to take care of. Wonder how much of that I'm going to see. Gun bays are on that side, so that's good.
Are you still doing that get a fix, eh?
What's that?
Are you still working on the get a fix?
Get it fixed? Yeah, there's some big EPMs. I got to take care of this one right there. Oh, I hear the women. The women folk are home from the grocery store. I got to go help. So that's probably me for a while.
Take care, John.
The underside of that wing is almost as big as his underarm. That's just not normal.
The what?
That wing part you got there. It's as big as your wrist until your elbow. That's big.
Yeah.
Look at that. You're absolutely right.
Wow, fuck.
Big ass.
It's a big plane. This fits in here.
Oh, Mike is barbecuing. What's on?
So, yeah, it's it for me for a while. So
Take care,
maybe
Joe.
I'll see you in a little while. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, boy. We're going up there. See you later, y'all.
Yo, good night,
Take it
guys.
easy, man.
Oh, only 3 whole viewers. That's not a lot.
Yeah.
Checking out the difference between the satin finish and the gloss finish. I'm burping in between.
Good boy.
I know you like it, don't you?
Yeah.
I hope you do, because you're gonna hear it a lot.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Ja, vast wel. I'm probably gonna get a whole shitload of rabbit couters on me when they see this.
Why?
Well, I got this Mark III from the Royal Wiltshire Yeoman Re,
Yeah.
and I got the choice of 3 names. It was either the Old Bell, Barford St. Martin, or Corsten. It's A squad twice and C squad was the last, and I made it the Barford Bell. So
Okay.
there's probably somebody watching or re-watching this video. You can't do that.
Well,
No, I can. I did. So that way, there's no pressure anyhow to make a really real-looking tank. Because it doesn't exist.
Well, I know what you mean, all right.
Alsof jij van plan was om te gaan slapen. Ja. Jij zegt mee gaan slapen. Jij zegt mee gaan slapen. Ligt eraan hoe lang je nog blijft zitten. Want jij ging nog de ene ding eens kijken, of niet? Ja, dan zet je die aan, dan komt mij ook alleen maar beter uit. So let's see what's Facebook up. That's the drawback on spraying everything with glass.
What?
You have to wait, well, preferably 24 hours to let it harden. To let it harden. If you want to go on with oils and enamels and thinners and stuff.
Okay.
Can you read this or not?
Oh yeah. I can't read it, but I can see the picture. That's the only bit that counts, isn't it?
Boobs are to men are what laser pointers are to cats.
Yeah.
I like my timeline.
Yeah. Do you know my kids aren't even in bed yet, Seb?
Sorry?
You know my kids aren't even in bed yet?
None of your kids are in bed yet.
Nope.
And the youngest is?
4.
4.
Yeah.
Een uurtje vroeger als hier. It's 11:45 and the 4-year-old isn't in bed yet.
Nope.
Mine 6-year-old is in bed by 7 your time. Ja, dat is 8 uur hier. Oh no, 7:30 your time. So 8:30 my time. Damn. Am I that strict? Then.
I don't know whether who's doing it right and who's doing it wrong, but now they wouldn't be like this normally in the midweek or anything like that. It's obviously it's Saturday night. They're probably watching a movie downstairs, you know. But
Yeah, probably, but still. The thing is, with my oldest, it doesn't matter how late she goes to bed. She will wake up around 7.
Yep.
And she needs her sleep. She needs the rest. I mean, she's only 6.
Yep. Oh, my kids are fucking same. They're just fucking mad. They don't want to sleep ever.
No, they don't want to sleep at all. But I still bring them to bed, and the second I bring them back, 10 minutes later, they're gone. They're in coma.
Yeah. Nope.
My neighbors, they're Portuguese, and I have the youngest as old was my youngest. They're in a class together, and sometimes at 9 or 10 in the evening we still hear them. And then mine are already 2 or 3 hours in their beds. Really, are we that strict or how?
Yeah, you're bastards.
Yeah, probably. It's all my fault. No, but really, it's just. After dinner, there was this little young kid at the front door ringing if my oldest could come out and play. No, she's about to go to bed. I mean, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, that makes you wonder if you're doing it right or you're doing it completely wrong.
Well, all the kids now in this estate were all out playing until 10 o'clock outside.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's almost 12 here now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder if we got it wrong or they got it wrong, or if anybody got it wrong or if everybody does it right. It's always a question, of course.
It probably makes no fucking difference whatsoever.
We're just big believers in that kids, they need their rest, they need their sleep, and
I'm 100 billion% with you on that one.
but the kids don't want to.
Nope. No, they do not.
And my youngest, he can sleep better than me. He can sleep 14, 15 hours a day without a problem. But my oldest, doesn't matter how late it is that she goes to sleep, 7, maybe 7:30, but she's up.
Yeah, Emma's like that.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, my oldest is my daughter, so.
Yep.
That's gonna get her in a whole lot of problems.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hear someone outside the door now. Who is it? Speak thy words or forever be banished. Hey, baby. What have you done?
Damn.
What is that?
My frozen holder.
Your frozen holder at 11 o'clock at night. You won't open. Did Mommy send you up to go to bed?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll open it for you. That's downstairs. That's fine by me. When we work out how we open this frozen holder, wherever it is. What is this thing?
It holds my pictures and my melted jar.
Yeah, okay.
Instead of a mat. Because
Okay.
it hangs out. But there's colors in it and I want to use it.
Jesus Christ. Forget about dragging kids. Look at this.
I can't see anything, it's dark.
I know. Seriously. Push here. Yeah, I'm pushing here. And nothing's happening. I know what you did. Here we go. Now, is that what you're looking for? Emma.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Please see colors in it.
Well, you have to put your colours back in it for the big colours there, don't you? Yeah, you hold that. Good girl.
Thank you.
Did you come up that stairs without the light on? You know that's dangerous, Emma. Wait. Yeah.
Without walking without the lights, he got it from you.
Yep. Chip off the old block. Mad as a bush.
And boy, you're regretting it right now.
Yeah.
If she's gonna turn out like me, oh, fuck my life. Nope.
Okay, close the door, please. Say, going to bed now, Sam.
Yeah, it's almost 12. Well, 11 for you. Mine are bed already for 3 hours.
Yep.
Sleeping soundly.
That's what you think.
Yeah, I got the baby monitor, so I know.
You still use a baby monitor at that age?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just to be sure. We normally don't need it. But just...
Yeah. It's alright, don't worry about it. I know the parents who are going to be the first ones to sign up to have their kids chipped.
Oh, that will be a thing. No, you got all. Didn't go that far, but you got those baby monitors with a built-in webcam. You can check on your smartphone.
Yeah.
We don't have one of those. That's going too far.
Yeah.
If you ask me, I don't know how the missus thinks about that, but. All evening, we had 3 or 4 viewers. I wonder if they're the same all evening. There's a live chat with the Hangout, so just tell me who you are.
It only costs 55 cents per minute. And Seb will show you his nipples, no problem.
I will show them for half that a minute. Only if you stay on for an hour.
Oh, the thoughts of that's just scary. Do you ever see them on those weird channels?
Sorry?
Do you have them over there?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We got porn over here.
Yeah, but I don't classify that as porn. I classify that as weirdness. Because the ones over here aren't allowed to get naked, if you know what I'm saying, or show their boobs even, never mind nothing else, you know? And you kind of go, well, what the fuck is someone paying? And paying serious money, I believe, as well. Ask Kendrick, he does.
No, he's engaged now.
Yeah.
Ah, good for him. But his missus changed the mind about having kids. Oh, we so knew this.
My wife was the fucking same, for God's sake. Up to 28 years of age, she was like, kids, yeah, maybe someday. Nah, I'm not really bothered. 29, I want fucking 6 kids, you bastard. Swear to God.
You better start pumping me full now.
Yeah. Now once I have 3 kids, get in the fucking back of the van.
Oh, you got a minivan then? Huh.
No, I'm just saying it's an expression.
Okay. Yeah, I really like this storage set.
Is that from
Volume gear?
Yeah. Do you know what? When he was over here living in Ireland, I used to walk around tons and tons of his sets and never took any notice of it. Said,
really?
Yeah, because why? I wasn't building any armor. Why would I be interested? Piles of the fucking stuff there was on tables at some of the IPMS here.
Yeah, if you're not into armor, yeah, you couldn't do anything with it, of course.
Ironically, now I am fucking doing armor, and I wouldn't mind having those sets. But he moved
Oh, they're
back to
not
the States.
expensive. They're still not expensive.
Oh, I know that. Yeah. Now, there's a couple of guys here that still stock his stuff.
I mean, he actually he's building his stuff for Azuka kids.
Yep.
He's doing well for himself.
I never met him or anything like that, but a couple of the guys over here did. They always spoke highly of him, said he was really, really nice.
Yeah, I don't know him personally, but I had a little bit of an email contact with him. But he's the evening before he would go on a holiday, he actually still replied to emails.
Yeah.
That's saying enough in my book.
Yeah.
And he's actually trying to keep his customers by doing a little bit extra. I just put 3 pictures in the chat about that. That's one of the engine deck sets for a Sherman. A part of it at least. There should look some more, but that's the biggest part. It really looks good.
Yeah, that is nice, actually, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mad walking around that.
Yeah, never batting an eye, and all of a sudden, I could have used all of that.
Yeah. He probably didn't make it at the time, though, when he was in Ireland. You know, like he changes it up. Obviously, it's better than being stagnant, you know?
Yeah, well, but still, having something is always a good thing.
Yep.
Let's see what the vendors there are at my show this year. Floor plan, getting there, dinners, trade. The vendors for this year: Vallejo, Everson, AK, Outclad, Arena Miniatures, Armorfest. Did he quit? Or was it the... Oh, Inside the Armor was it? I think the guy that quit. Archeos, no problem. Archeon Market, I don't know. Battle, I don't know. Black Army Models, Black Dark, Black Line Details. That's Blitz Workshop, Abteilung 46. I don't know. That's a Dutch guy. Broken Toad from the UK. Broken Toad.
Cool.
I have no clue what that is.
Doesn't matter. He breaks toads.
Yeah. Dark Side Miniatures from the UK. Dex Magic from NL. Deluxe Materials Limited, UK. Diodump. I will be spending some money there.
Diaphragm?
Diodump. Oh, that's that company that makes a complete 3D printed thingy.
Did you see the one I put up in the thing today?
Which one?
Was it fucking Chaos Army figure or something like that? The one with the hands attached to his chest.
I'm scrolling back at the moment.
It's a 3D printed one.
Oh! A pics page or?
No, in the chat.
Oh, that one, that Malik Siguri 3D designer.
Can't remember how the fuck it was.
Yeah, the completely red one, pale red.
Yeah. But I like the hands and all the rest of it nailed to his chest. I thought that was a good touch. I'm sure you probably get shit though over it in a show. You don't know you're promoting violence. Roar.
We got mirror models this year again.
What did they do? I've heard the name so many times, but
He's from Ireland. He makes that wrecker I got, and the wrecker that Mike built. He makes armor, special. Pretty special armor, to be honest.
Okay. Again, I'll probably walk by his fucking stall too.
Passion models from Japan. Wow. Name it: UK, Spain, Germany, Korea, Nuts Planet. Oh, Nuts Planet is coming.
Oh,
cool.
I love those fucking guys.
Reality and Scale. It's always nice. They will get some money.
Mm-hmm.
RT Diorama probably will get some money. Scale 75. Wow. Skill World. Yep. Zuckle Shop. Yep.
Sorry, suck on what?
Zuckle Shop. It's a mainly a online store from Germany, and it's a very good one.
Oh, are you talking about their sockle shop or
yes,
the sock shop as I call it?
That one. Yes, that one. I'm kind of seeing how I'm gonna do the chipping on the Shermans. I've never done that on Shermans before. I don't know how sturdy the paint was on the American armor.
I'd say pretty good. But if you don't chip it, it's just boring.
Oh, it will be chipped, but the question is more how much.
Well, why don't you scrape it then? What are you doing, a Sherman? Rip the side off it. I don't mean like rip it. I mean, think of it as like, are we doing Pacific Theatre?
No, this is Italy.
Italy. Well, think about it. It's driving in these small little shit streets in Italy. It's going to rub against some walls and get some.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, the question is how far will you? Am I willing to go with that?
Well, that's your decision, isn't it?
Yep, and that makes it none easier.
Hey.
No, I'm waiting on some wilder products to come in. I ordered them yesterday.
Which ones? The Earth ones?
Sorry?
Did you order the Earth ones?
The art ones?
Earth.
Oh, Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some Earth. Yeah, I got his thinner for just to make sure, and mainly the textured ones for the weathering.
Okay.
I got oils. And that's not a problem at all. Just want to see how those textured. Yeah, the textured one, and all you got is. Actually, took the lighter one so I can use them on these two models because they're for Italy.
Okay.
So that will make things interesting.
Yeah, like well.
What are you doing?
Hey, Rodney, how you doing? You know that if you have the possibility, you may join as well. I know you've been watching a couple of times, so just press the other link and join the Hangout. Talk to us instead of typing to us. Oh, yeah. Where's my... Oh, that's shitty. Would be cool to have you in once in a while. I know you're watching all regularly. Your laptop keeps crashing. It's kind of shit. I don't know how you're in phone business, but you know you can join on your smartphone as well. That's normally no problem. Just connect your headset and you're on. You don't need your camera per se. Microphone would be enough. So we got people. Henrik, if he joins, he normally never has his camera on. So all you really need is a microphone. Oh, Rodney, if you're still watching, if I remember correctly, you sent Mike some plants or flowers that grow in your greenhouse he uses for trees. Could you tell me what those things are called so I can check if I can get them over here? Because they look really good for trees on 135th.
She said, "Well, just walked back into the room. Then it's like, whoa, the smell of peanuts in here." And I went, "Hold on a second, you aren't eating any peanuts." "Okay, I better open the window."
I'm trying very hard to remember now what else smells like peanuts. So.
Fart. That's my guess, anyway. Oh God, I'm still thinking of today. 3-0 to the Smurfs. Jesus Christ.
I'm going to get the first clay wash on it, on the storage of the Shermans.
Ooh, it's gone cold there.
Thanks, Rodney. It will be cool. Now, got on the live chat on the Hangout. We got Rodney Hickney, and he sends Mike some kind of flowers from his damn, how's it called, glass house.
Yeah.
I asked Mike how they call, because they look very good as trees on 135th, and Mike always forgets. I just asked Rodney, and he's gonna ask the missus at the second she comes in, because he forgot. No, those storage sets, they all come with, well, of course, modeled belts and buckles. I just washed out on the buckles. I just kept them black. I could do them silver or steel or something, but well, it's 140-50. You won't see the difference.
Yeah.
I'm just being lazy. I like the fact when just before you turned off your mic, I heard the missus in the background. Oh, that was so familiar.
That was the little fella throwing a glass of water on the floor, having a tantrum.
No, but just I didn't even hear what she said. It's the tone of voice.
Yeah. As if I've had enough of you little bollocks.
Yeah. You better go to bed now and not just in 10 minutes now before I'm gonna cut your little head off.
Yep.
And then you start counting to 10. About 10 times.
10 fucking thousand with him. He's a fucking handful, I'll give him that.
Oh yeah. I'm guessing they're all the same way eventually.
No, he's fucking mad. He is. Compared to the other two, he's fucking mad. He's 3 times as much work as the rest of them, you know what I mean?
Oh yes.
My dad loves him though. He's the business. He says, yeah, he's the business all right, and you just have to hand him over and hand him fucking back. But when you have to watch him 24 hours a day, no, he's not the business. He's a fucking pain in the ass. And you know
my
what?
parents like to say, he's just like you when you were younger. And
yeah.
No fucking way that I was dead when I was younger. Oh yes, you were. Because I will be dead by now.
Yeah.
No, he's just like you.
Yeah, little bollocks.
I'm just thinking, no, Mom, I know you. If I were that like him, when I used to be like him, he's now, yeah. There would be a nice little casket with my name above it.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, though, talking to his teachers and all of that stuff, when he goes out, even when he was out with me there not so long ago, he was so well behaved.
He's a perfect school child.
Yeah, but when he comes home, he's a fucking lunatic. It's like, okay, I've been good for X amount of time, but I'm going mental now. Hello, Daddy. Mental time. Come over here.
I've been nice on school. You're fucked.
Yeah.
And fucked you are. Oh well. They say it all passes. Into puberty.
I don't fucking believe that. I'm looking in the mirror. I haven't passed yet. So I'm not going to go down that road. No. What was my next door neighbor said? I was saying, we were talking about kids, and I said, well, I just said, like, you know, what fellas, I don't care what you say. I don't think they really get any sense until about 25 or up, you know? And she goes, but you know what? It's funny you should say that. I think it's more like when they're not until they're in their 50s. The husband was standing there. Obviously, he's just gone 50. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Oh, poor bastard.
Oh.
What's wrong?
No, that's probably what his thoughts. No, let that dry and I can take it off again. Or leave it. Seems how it turns out.
You see Ronaldo missed a penalty tonight.
Sorry?
I said I see Ronaldo missed a penalty tonight.
And the only reason he's on the field is to look beautiful. Or well, at least he thinks.
I actually don't mind Ronaldo, to be honest with you. I don't mind most of them, I just laugh at them.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. But then they look at their bank balance and they like laugh back at you, same as hard.
Yep. Well, in all fairness, man, if you had that bank account, you'd probably be a tosser too.
Oh, thanks, Rodney. It's a good chance it will be, yeah. Well, I would like to make 60 million or so once in a while. Only once in a while.
Fuck that.
I got a PM. Let's see. Oh, just at work on my phone. Ooh, that's a nice one still. There it is. It's called Still. Send you a link below. How it look like. I know, never heard of those. They look familiar. And then you take the Rodney. You take the flower part and just let them dry, I guess. The color parts. Yeah, that will be. Oh, that looks good. Come on. Let's put this into Google. Spirea Yeah, I can get them over there. Yeah, with a day off in the fall. Cool, good to know. Thanks. I can get them over here, so that's going to be a good thing. Oh.
I'm fucking tired tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired myself, so I guess I'm going to call it a night for now.
Take it easy, Sid.
So you can go to bed as well.
Oh, I won't go to bed. I'm like one of the kids. See, that's what I'm saying. The kids get it from me. See, I won't go to bed.
Oh, normally I don't. I didn't say I'm going to sleep. I said I go to bed.
Jeez, I tell you, I must get a fucking trick off you. You're getting 2 nights in a row. What the fuck are you doing?
It's Father's Day. Don't forget that.
Ah, it's not Father's Day, yeah.
No, for you it's in half an hour. For me it's already half an hour.
Okay, take it easy, man.
Hey, good night.